Are you preparing for your U.S. naturalization interview and wondering what documents you should bring? Welcome! We understand that the journey to U.S. citizenship can be daunting, with numerous steps to complete and documents to gather. That's why we're here, to guide you through the process and help you approach your interview with confidence. In this video, we're going to walk you through the essential documents you'll need to bring to your naturalization interview. From your green card to your passport, tax returns, and more, we'll cover everything in a comprehensive checklist. This way, you'll be fully equipped to make your interview process as smooth as possible. And remember, having all your documents in order is a crucial step in achieving your American dream. So stay tuned and let's get started. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of the necessary documents for your U.S. naturalization interview. Why is it so crucial to have all the required documents for your interview at your fingertips? You might ask. Well, let's delve into that. The process of becoming a U.S. citizen is not just about filling out paperwork and attending an interview. It's about proving your eligibility, your character, and your commitment to the principles and values that this great nation stands for. The documents you present during your interview serve as tangible proof of these aspects. They're not just papers, they're your passport to a new life in the land of opportunities. Picture this: you're at your citizenship interview, and everything seems to be going well. But then, the officer asks for a specific document, and you realize you left it at home. Your heart sinks, and suddenly, the interview that was going smoothly takes a turn. That's a situation no one wants to find themselves in. Not having the right documents can lead to delays, a rescheduling of your interview, or worse, a denial of your application. It's like showing up for an important test without a pencil. You wouldn't do that, would you? The same applies to your citizenship interview. Preparing all the necessary documents ahead of time, organizing them in an easy-to-access manner, and double-checking to ensure you have everything can save you from potential setbacks. It showcases your seriousness, your preparedness, and your respect for the process. Imagine the confidence you'll feel walking into that interview room, knowing that you have all your bases covered. No surprises, no last-minute panic, just you showcasing the best version of yourself, ready to take on the next chapter of your life. So let's not underestimate the importance of document preparation. It's not the most glamorous part of the process, but it's undoubtedly one of the most crucial. Being well prepared for your interview can make the process smoother and increase your chances of success. Remember, your journey to becoming a U.S. citizen starts with a single step, and that step begins with proper document preparation. Let's take that step together. So, what are the essential documents you must bring to your interview? Well, let's dive right into the nitty-gritty of what you'll need. First and foremost, your green card. This is your current, unexpired, permanent resident card, also known as Form 1-551. It's your proof of your lawful permanent resident status in the U.S. Now, it's crucial to ensure that your card isn't expired. If it is, you should renew it before your interview. Next on the list is your passport. This includes both your current and old passports, if applicable. These documents provide proof of your travels, your identity, and your nationality. And remember, even if your passport is expired, still bring it along. It contains valuable information about your travel history. Thirdly, you'll need your state-issued ID. This could be a driver's license or any other form of identification issued by your residing state. It further validates your identity and ties to your current location. As we move along, make sure you have your Social Security card. This card is proof of your eligibility to work in the United States and is an essential part of your identification. Now let's talk about tax returns. Bring copies of your tax returns for the past 3 years. These documents demonstrate your financial responsibility and your commitment to being a participating member of American society. As you gather these documents, here's a helpful tip. Make copies of everything. You never know when you might need an extra set, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Also, organize your documents in a binder or folder. This way, you can easily access any document when asked for it during the interview. This not only saves time, but also shows the officer that you are well prepared, organized, and serious about your application. Remember, these are just the basic documents. There are more specific ones depending on your situation. But don't worry, we'll delve into those in the upcoming scenes. Stay tuned. Ready for more documents? Let's dive in. Our second set of documents, which are just as critical as the first, revolves around marital status and previous marriages. It's crucial to have these documents in order because they provide a clear picture of your personal history and current status. First up, you'll need proof of your current marital status. If you're married, this will mean bringing a certified copy of your marriage certificate. This document is essential as it confirms your current marital status and the legitimacy of your marriage. Now, remember, it's not a photocopy. It's a certified copy, which you can generally obtain from the county or state where you were married. If you've been through a divorce or your spouse has passed away, you'll need to provide proof of termination of previous marriages. This could be a certified copy of your divorce decree or death certificate of your former spouse. These documents are important to establish the end of your previous marital status and the beginning of your current one. Just a tip when gathering these documents, it's best to request certified copies well in advance of your interview date. It might take some time to get these, and you certainly don't want any last-minute stress. For those who have changed their names due to marriage or any other reason, make sure to bring documents that legally attest to this change. This could be a court order, marriage certificate, or divorce decree indicating the name change. This document will allow the authorities to trace your identity through different periods of your life. And finally, if you're applying based on marriage to a U.S. citizen, you'll need to bring documents that prove your spouse's U.S. citizenship. This could be their birth certificate, passport, or naturalization certificate. This is to confirm that your eligibility for naturalization is indeed based on your marriage to a U.S. citizen. These documents are equally important, so make sure you have them ready. After all, preparedness is key when it comes to sailing through your naturalization interview. So, gather your documents, check them twice, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a U.S. citizen. There's more to your document checklist. Let's continue. We've covered a lot of ground so far, but there are still a few more key pieces of paper we need to talk about. One of these is your tax returns. It's crucial to bring your tax returns for the last 5 years to your interview. This shows that you've been fulfilling your responsibilities as a resident, and it's also a good way to demonstrate financial stability. If you're married and filing jointly, don't forget to bring your spouse's tax returns as well. Next up, we have the evidence of financial support. If you're married, you'll need to bring proof that you and your spouse are financially intertwined. This could be joint bank statements, property deeds, or insurance policies. If you have children, bring evidence that you're supporting them financially, like school fee receipts or health insurance documents. This evidence helps establish the authenticity of your familial relationships. Also, don't forget about your current employment. Bring pay stubs, an employment verification letter, or anything else that proves your current employment status. This not only shows your financial stability, but also that you're contributing to the economy. Lastly, if you've ever changed your name legally, you'll need to bring proof of that change. This could be a marriage certificate, a court order, or any other official document indicating the name change. This ensures that all your documents are linked to your current legal name. Remember, the more thorough you are with your documents, the smoother your interview will go. It's better to have too many documents than too few. So, take your time, gather everything, and organize them neatly. This will show the officer that you're serious about becoming a U.S. citizen and that you've taken the time to prepare thoroughly. By now, you should have a comprehensive list of documents needed for your interview. With this, you're well on your way to achieving your dream of becoming a U.S. citizen. But we're not done yet. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into additional documents that might come in handy for your interview. There might be additional documents required based on your specific circumstances. Now, let's consider some documents that you might need to bring along, depending on your unique situation. These are not necessary for everyone, but in certain circumstances, they could be critical. Firstly, if you've spent considerable time abroad after becoming a permanent resident, you might need to provide proof of your trips. This could be in the form of passport stamps, airline tickets, or any other documentation that shows the dates of your departure and return to the United States. This is to demonstrate that despite your travels, your primary home remained in the U.S. Secondly, if you're a male between the ages of 18 and 25, the law requires that you register for the Selective Service. If this applies to you, make sure to bring your Selective Service registration card or a printout from the Selective Service System website, confirming your registration. If you didn't register and you're under the age of 26, you should register right away. If you're over 26 and didn't register, you'll need to bring a written explanation, along with any evidence that your failure to register was not intentional. There may be other documents required as well, such as evidence of child support payments, court dispositions for traffic violations, or documentation of your marital history. This isn't an exhaustive list, but it gives you a sense of what might be needed. Remember, the key is to be thorough and to bring any document that helps to prove your continuous residency, good moral character, and attachment to the principles of the U.S. Constitution. If you're unsure about whether a document is necessary, it's better to bring it and not need it than to need it and not have it. To ensure you're fully prepared, visit the USCIS website or consult with a legal professional. They can provide you with personalized advice based on your specific circumstances. Ensure you have all these additional documents if they apply to your situation. Now that we've gone through the comprehensive document checklist, let's recap. Firstly, remember to bring your permanent resident card, also known as your green card. This is your proof of legal residency in the United States and is an essential document for your naturalization interview. Next, your passport and any travel documents you may have are also crucial. These will help the immigration officer understand your travel history and determine your eligibility for naturalization. Don't forget your tax returns for the last 5 years. This reflects your financial responsibility and is an important aspect of your application. Another key document is your state-issued identification. This could be a driver's license or a state ID card. It's important to have this as it validates your identity and residency. If you have ever changed your name, remember to bring proof of all your name changes. This could be a marriage certificate, divorce decree, or a court order. Lastly, if applicable, bring your marriage certificate and documents related to any previous marriages. This includes divorce decrees or death certificates of former spouses. Now let's move on to some final tips. Organize your documents in a neat and orderly manner. This not only shows your preparedness, but also makes the interview process smoother. If any of your documents are not in English, have them translated by a certified translator. Bring both the original and the translated copies to the interview. And remember, always bring originals and copies of your documents. The officer may want to keep the copies for their records. Be honest and forthright in your responses during the interview. Your integrity plays a significant role in the decision-making process. Lastly, stay calm and composed. It's normal to be nervous, but remember, you've prepared well and you have all the necessary documents at hand. Remember, preparation is the key to success in your U.S. naturalization interview. Congratulations! You're now equipped with the knowledge of what documents to bring to your U.S. naturalization interview. We've journeyed together through the comprehensive checklist of essential paperwork, from your green card to your tax returns. You've taken a significant step in your pathway to citizenship by ensuring that you are well prepared. The process of becoming a U.S. citizen is a remarkable journey, one filled with anticipation and excitement. It's a journey towards new opportunities, a journey towards an incredible future. So, as you anticipate your interview, remember that this is not just a step, but a leap towards realizing your American dream. Remember, the key to a successful interview is preparation. It's not just about having the right documents, but also understanding them. Familiarize yourself with the contents of your documents. This will not only help you feel more confident, but will also enable you to answer any questions the immigration officer may have about your application. Let's not forget, the journey to becoming a U.S. citizen is a marathon, not a sprint. There may be hurdles along the way, but with determination and the right preparation, you can overcome them. You've already shown your resilience by making it this far. Keep that spirit alive as you move closer to your goal. Your upcoming interview is an opportunity to demonstrate your commitment to becoming a part of the United States. It's an opportunity to share your unique story and to show your dedication to embracing the principles and values that make this nation great. So as you walk into that interview, do so with confidence, knowing that you've prepared to the best of your ability. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and you've already taken several. You've come a long way, and you should be proud of the progress you've made. Your dream of becoming a U.S. citizen is within reach. Keep striving, keep believing, and most importantly, keep preparing. Good luck with your interview. You're one step closer to becoming a U.S. citizen.